Hey guys, this is Dr. Alchemist, the Neo Scholar. The reason why you should listen to me, well, I have a bachelor's in finance and I have a master's in fine arts and fashion design. And what I do is take a scholastic approach and analysis and passion to my favorite things, which is video games, manga, and anime. Specifically, this channel specializes in Pokemon and One Piece. And yes, I'm just starting out, but after we get caught up to 1,500 chapters and I started competing in esports, I will be a master in those things. Well, I loved it all my life, so I feel like I'm pretty masterful, but I'm always thinking about training and studying. So once I really get into it, because it's different from watching it and reading it casually and then reading to y'all and explaining and doing different analysis. So, man, I'm super excited to have my YouTube channel. I'm working on these intros. I think that's cool. We have the council credentials. We have Dr. Spot, and we have Dr. Dictionary, the head of the council, right? Arman Wiggins. He's like a social media, I don't want to say that. He has his own show on YouTube, Arman Wiggins. I'll link it down below in the video I'm referencing. But he is I would say more of like a journalist commentator, you know, that talks about pop culture, but he's really started getting into inspirational things. And I watch him all the time, love him when he talks about pop culture and stuff like this. But he started getting his content more about like building up in life advice, which is lifestyle advice. And I love that. So he has a video called Stop Building People Who Will Eventually Replace You. And he talked about how there's like vampires and there's leeches. And, you know, I just want to kind of just go down a quick story time. And, you know, this is what we do here. You know, yeah, we love One Piece, we love all this stuff, but I care about y'all and I want y'all to grow with me because you know, we're gonna be here for a long time, so why not get to know me? But what I've realized after coming out of like my depression of 2 years and going home in December and really just seeing my friends and family and everything, and woke up and where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take control of my career and my life. You have to watch who's around you, because I'll start with the energy thing. There's a lot of people and that will talk to you or be around you just to sap your energy. And I'm not a woo person, but like when you have a conversation with somebody, you want to have an exchange. And you know, I can even feel it, me recording this morning. I'm giving you my all, and we're having an exchange. But there's certain people you meet and you feel so tired. Those people are not servicing you, man. And they're just trying to gain that light from you. And when you have that light, like right now, I just rediscovered my light and my passion and my love. And, you know, I'm starting my YouTube channel. My Substack's coming this summer. That's going to be kind of a love letter to myself and more kind of like diary entries on top of like design theory and education. So, you know, you have Professor M.F.A, Innovation Design Alchemist, talking about design theory and foundational things like that. You know, in analysis, you know, I really have an infatuation and a love for American brands and companies that have failed, because I wish that there was a program in the government where a business or company fails and it's like a free agent and you can apply like a pitch so you can get the rights to try to like bring it back for like 3 to 5 years. And why would you like that? Well, because there's a lot of people like me that don't have millions of dollars, but they can do it because we have the education. As you see, the executives are messing up Hollywood and things like that without having the love for it. You have to have the passion. And so the people that really can do it are the people passionate. As far as like creative directors, make them the CEOs in the company. But you need to bring creative directors like a Tom Ford with Gucci to revive these brands. But anyway, I digress. With my diary, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all about things that have happened to me where I've been disenfranchised, you know. And I have like these 20-page to 30-page documents when I'm at a certain job and there's being racial discrimination against me, or things happened while I was in grad school. And I wrote these dissertations, or I like to call them dissertations, that I invented that word, that no one came to help me. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do with these? Put them on the internet, whatever, so you can learn, or you know, whatever, just put it out, because you don't know who can help. So with the energy, you want to do stuff that fulfills you. And Arman is so right. Like I do realize I was at the DMV yesterday, and because I have light, people walk up, hey, tall guy. Why do you say that first thing you say? Hey, tall guy. Like, hey, I like your outfit. Hey, how's it doing? My name is Dr. Alchemist. Can you shake my hand? And I was like, thank you, Captain Obvious. And, you know, he brought up like, you know, everyone's not, you know, I'm also handsome. I'm like, why are you attacking me, bro? Like I get that happens to me all the time. So now I've gotten real snappy, you know, not to be ugly, but to be like, hey, yo, chill. So I was like, you ever heard Back to the Future? Well, you know, you were handsome back in the past. And he looked at me, you know, of course I was like, stream my movie, but you have to watch. There's people that do that to me all the time. I'm sure people just come and attack you sometimes. And yes, I'm talking about that. That happens and it sucks. And you have to watch and protect their energy because they feel threatened by you. God knows why. Sometimes I just be in 7-Eleven just trying to get an icy or a Rita, you know, the little Ritas, and they comment on your body, they comment on your height, or, you know, whatever, which is cool. But like, be respectful. Like, hey, say your name first. And also in the video, he talked about friendships. And, you know, I have peers, which I consider like my friends in the industry, which I built relationships with them for years. So those are like my peers, you know. And then I have my like best friends, which are like only like 5, you know, throughout the country. And one thing I will say, I value that they've always been there, held me accountable, and they're growing with me and learning that, like, you know, I like to be challenged. So I love hearing their notes, and when I'm right or when I'm growing, they love it. And they do give me some information, some things that I might not agree with. Like, for example, you know, whatever, doesn't need to go into it. But like, know who's iron sharpening your iron and know who's being a hater. And also look at your friends. Are like they're growing in their life? Are they pushing? And then encourage them. Encourage them to step into things that they have the potential for and push them towards that. And if they don't want that, that's fine. They want to be stagnant. But then you have to understand, you know, where they're at. And that's okay. Not everybody needs to be Bill Gates. But you should, I think everybody should find a hobby. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I think everybody should have a hobby from something in their childhood that they loved. Because just going to work and clocking in and, you know, even if it's the gym or running, find something you love. And so Arman did a great job talking about the energy vampires, having people that feel you, and not like in a networky type way, but like just friends that's like, how do you post all the time and they're not supporting your stuff? Why are they not watching you? Why not liking and comment? This is something you're passionate about. Like, I used to think about, like, I wouldn't expect my peers to do that, but like my close friends, at least chime in once now and then, you know, my close peers, my peers and friends, my close peer friends, I repost their stuff all the time now on Instagram. So do that. And go check out his video, man. Arman's killing it. There's a couple other people I might shout out, but we're always gonna do story time here. I'm a real person, I'm a human, and it's the journey that gets you to where you go in life. But you have to enjoy the process. So right now, thank you so much. And I don't know if I did my intro in the beginning, but if I did, I'm gonna do it again, because we're in the process of processing, because I'm giving myself grace. We're about to have fun until we get to 100 videos. Then we get extra critical. But my name is the Neo Scholar. No. I'm Dr. Alchemist, the Neo Scholar. I am Dr. Alchemist, MFA, the Neo Scholar. Why should you listen to me? Because I'm a bachelor's in finance and a master of fine arts and fashion design, where we talk about everything anime, manga, video games, and specialize in One Piece and Pokemon. And this is a 10-year journey. And make sure you have your water. Because on this channel, we do care about your health and your life, because I need you here a long time, all right? Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get going. Where we left off, we found out Zoro's past. We found about Queen's death. We found about, you know, Luffy stopped being hurt by rubber, and now we're here. Luffy's in front of the Marines, and let's get it. This is chapter 6, number 1. Psh, 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 psh. So, Luffy opens up. Really, you'll join my crew? Zoro's like, I don't have much of a choice, bro. I'm about to die. Hey, what is he? Bullets bounce off? And y'all sound off. I need some ideas. These little mini games, how do y'all want them? I mean, I'm gonna do it regardless, but like, give me some ideas, okay? Yeah. All right. Cool. He's no ordinary human. He's eating one of the devil fruits. The secret treasure from those seas? No way. So that's his power. And we're currently in what you call the East Blue Saga, right? So the East Blue is right before they get into the Grand Line. The Grand Line is what you travel from beginning to end. And at the end, you get to Laugh Tale. And hopefully by the end, you will find the One Piece. Because you have to look for the road poneglyphs, which is 4 of them, right? And these poneglyphs have either history, which are the more historical ones, or they have the 4 main ones that are guarded or hidden around the world, around the Grand Line, that will take you to Laugh Tale, or supposed to take you to where the One Piece is at, right? We don't know. We're still working on it. I think Laugh Tale is at the end of the Grand Line, or, it's, after you get the 4 poneglyphs, it will tell you where to go with the coordinates. So these devil fruits they're rare in the East Blue, where like GP is General Public, but they're not as rare on the Grand Line because you have powerful pirates, you have powerful Marines. So you need like a devil fruit, you need some hockey, right? And so, Luffy is trying to untie him so nonchalant. Marines are charging after him with swords because if he's rubber, they can cut him, right? And they're like, tie a knot. Here, Kobe wakes up. Where am I? Tie him up. And then there's no time. Come on, Luffy, hurry up. Luffy, hurry up. And he's like, I got one. And he's like, give me the sword. And Zoro, boom. So, Zoro blocked everybody, right? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Marines at one time with 3 swords. And then, what's that technique called? Let's find it. Ooh, 3 sword style. Santoro. He used that, right? So, and Luffy's like, wow, cool. And Zoro says, the first one who moves dies. He's so scary. All right, so I'm a pirate. I gave you my word. I've fought the Navy, therefore I'm officially an outlaw. But hear this, I have a mission to fulfill. I'm going to be the world's greatest swordsman. All I have left is my destiny. My name may be infamous, but it's going to shake. The world's greatest swordsman, that's great. And it's fitting since your new boss is going to be the king of the pirates. I want to be the very best. No one ever was to catch them. Anything else would make me look bad. And you know what? One Piece would tell you what kind of friends you have. You need to have Luffy's and Zoros in your life. So if you're my friend, I want you, the credentials, your council credentials, y'all are my friends. Come on, put your dream. My goal is to get 100,000 subscribers. Hopefully in 5 years. Why do you hesitate? Hack those brigands into mincemeat now. Zoro, duck. Now, he does a new technique called Gungam Whip, where he cocks back his leg and swipes. So let's go back. He has Gungam Pistol. He swings back, punches. He has Gungam Rocket, where he grabs something and launches himself. Now he has Gungam Whip, where he kicks. So we're really racking up the techniques, Luffy. Great job. We saw 3 techniques. So he knocked down all the 8 pirates in one hit. And Kobe's like fangirling. He's incredible. What the devil are you? a rubber man, Captain. They're too much for us. It's hopeless. We can't fight. I mean, these Marines would get killed in the Grand Line. And he's like, yep, rubber man. And then Zoro's like, oh, cool. So, hear me, all you cowards who were whining just now. Will shoot yourselves in the head. I won't tolerate the fetus in my outfit. On my order, fire. And so everybody puts their gun to their head. Something's wrong with those naval Marines. They're so scared they're about to kill themselves. Hey, I'm your enemy. Try putting me to death. So Luffy runs up, punches Captain Morgan. He blocks, right? And so then the Marines take the guns from their head. Are you crazy? He doesn't have Conqueror's Hockey. Like Conqueror's Hockey is when you can manipulate, like kind of how Shanks did to the Sea Beast, right? If you have Conqueror's Hockey, which we'll learn hundreds chapters later, he can wipe people out, right? You know, you can make people faint or, you know, block devil fruits, okay? And then here come Kobe. Luffy, destroy this lousy navy. You have neither rank nor status. I'll teach you to defy your betters. I'm Captain Axehand Morgan. Nice to meet you. I'm Sharpens Luffy. You, Wick, die. He swipes, and he has so much force from the swipe, it cuts all the gates and all the surrounding. Well, that's sharp. Kobe, run away. And then he kicks him, double foot, boom, into him, right? And knock Captain Morgan back. And then he goes up for a final punch. I sentence you to death. Captain Morgan chops down. Kobe weaves. And then Captain Morgan sees him. And then he hits him with like kind of the Sasuke kick from the Chunin exams. And Captain Morgan, Luffy kicks the shit out of him. And Kobe's like, he's just too strong, Captain Morgan. He's getting pummeled. You and your navy are ruining Kobe's dream. And Zoro, look, stop. M.F.A comes. I said, stop, you idiot. And one false move, your eyes gets it. If you even blink, I'll shoot. M.F.A, what are you doing? Hey, Luffy, don't let them win because of me, Kobe says, right? So, let him kill me. You're a good guy, Kobe. Hey, idiot. Son of the Captain Kobe means it. And remember, before we read on, Luffy does have 3 techniques. Gum Pistol, Gum Rocket, and Gum Whip. Please sound down below which one he's going to do. Whip, Rocket, or Pistol. So, hey, I told you not to move or I'll shoot. Fine. I'll just shoot him then. Luffy, behind you. So, Captain Morgan is holding his axe, right? And about to slice him down. He already showed him that he can do it. He already foreshadowed this slice that is deadly, can kill somebody because they did it while they're on top of the naval base. Remember? And then when he sideswiped, he has enough, you know, subterical G5 force, whatever it's called, to, you know how like in anime and manga, when you swipe, they'll like, you know, Zangetsu type stuff. And you have like energy beams come out or wind. It's that situation. But let's get back to it. It's getting good. You've assaulted an officer in the Navy. And then Gum, Luffy's ignoring him. Zoro pops one of his swords in his mouth and get ready to activate 3 sword style. Gum pistol. Daddy, kill him. He pistol whips him so fast with that Mickey. Punches him. He falls out. And then Luffy's like, nice. Here comes Captain Morgan. Shing. Zoro knocks him out. No sweat, Captain. It's Luffy. Zoro. And he said, sweat, Captain. This is the relationship I love about the Straw Hat Pirates. My favorite moments with them is like when they do shit like this and they don't think. Like, oh, that is so badass, bro. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen will jump you, but I love how it shows value of the Straw Hats. There's always a system 1 through 10 or 1 through 9 or how many ever, but everyone always knows who their rank is and they go fight. So like Luffy fights the captain, Zoro used to fight the number 2, Sanji the number 3, and then Nami, and then Chopper and Usopp and Brook and Jinbei. They all fight their numbers. Jinbei's the number 4, you know. So that's a really good chapter. A little bit shorter, but I love this. So we're just keep it going. This fight was amazing. Really just showed that But he has gumption, and man, this is the reason why I love One Piece. So I'm gonna end it here because this is the good part. So we gotta go. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Alchemist, the Neo Scholar. We have Dr. Dictionary. We have Dr. Spot, MFA. And we gotta go. Signing out.